everyone, my name is Taylor, also known as Short Sleeve Tea. I am bringing you guys a video today that I have been wanting to make since pretty much I had my gastric sleeve surgery in August. This video is going to be 10 things I wish I knew before gastric sleeve surgery. Some of these things may have thrown me off guard after surgery. Some of these things may have been something I never would have thought I would have experienced. So I just wanted to kind of put this out there for people who haven't had the surgery yet or have had the surgery and may identify with some of the things that I'm going to bring up. So number one, I'll get right into this, was you are not going to be losing weight constantly. Weight loss surgery is not a cure-all. You have to let your body adjust to the surgery. You have to let your body adjust to losing weight all the time. I wish I would have known this before the surgery. I kind of had this preconceived notion that I was going to constantly be losing weight, that every day I'd step on the scale and it would be different, it would be lower, even just by a little, and that's not true. Some days the scale goes up, some days the scale stays the same, sometimes it goes down. Sometimes you stay the same weight for 4 weeks. I wish I would have known that. I wish I would have known to prepare myself mentally for that, because sometimes I get really down on myself when I don't lose the weight that I think I'm supposed to be losing. But you're going to have to kind of throw all of those preconceived notions of that, oh, I'm going to lose weight all the time. That all has to be thrown out the window. That's not true at all. You still have to work very, very hard for this surgery to work. You have to put forth all kinds of effort. Number two, I wish I would have known that my period was going to be completely screwed up. I was on my period for 9 weeks. If you've been following me since then you will have known that I was miserable during that time. My iron was very low. You have to make sure that you are getting in what you are supposed to be getting as far as iron and protein and keeping your strength up, because your period is going to suck the life right out of you. This happens with people who have had PCOS. It happens with people who haven't had PCOS. So it could happen to you. You should be prepared. Go ahead and stock up on pads and tampons and whatever you use, Diva cups, I don't know. Stock up on those things, because you could have your period for months and it sucks. And you are angry and grouchy and hungry because you can't eat very much of anything and you feel tired. I wish I would have known that. Okay, number three, there are going to be days when you feel like you can eat anything and everything, and there are going to be days when you feel like you can eat nothing. This surgery is gastric sleeve on your stomach. It is not neurological sleeve on your mind. It's not mental sleeve. It's not emotional sleeve. It is gastric sleeve on your stomach, and you will be hungry some days and you'll want to eat a lot of food, and you're going to feel like you have a stomach that is the size of a banana, because you do have a stomach that is the size of a banana, and some days it's going to really show that. You may wake up and not want to eat breakfast, and then the next day you may wake up and you want to eat every single thing you have in your house. Don't be scared that you're doing anything wrong with that. Don't be scared that something is wrong with you. It isn't. It happens to all of us. I know that a lot of you guys can agree, especially around the time of your period, that you get very, very hungry. For guys who are watching this video, congratulations to you that you do not have to go through the whole period crap. But for us girls who have had this surgery, I'm sure you guys all know what I'm talking about when I say that you are a monster right before your period. So number four was kind of something that took me a while to really think of how I wanted to word. And it is that your sense of reality is going to change. Take that as you will, but there are going to be days when you doubt yourself, and until you process information at a logical level, you may be very, very confused. You're going to question, am I eating too much? Am I not working out enough? Am I not drinking enough water? Am I eating the wrong food still? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? Is 800 calories a day too much? Is 700 calories a day too much? You are going to question everything, and I don't blame you. I have questioned everything that I did. When you've spent as much time and effort and money as you have on a huge, huge investment of a surgery, you want it to work. No one wants to go into this surgery failing, so you are going to question everything. Your sense of reality is going to change. You may have thought before surgery that it was okay to eat a sandwich and baked chips, and then after the surgery, you eat a sandwich and baked chips and you think, oh my gosh, am I going to stretch my stomach out? Am I going to blow up? What's going to happen? Like, no, you're not going to blow up. You're not going to stretch your stomach out by overeating one time. You're not going to gain all 150 pounds that you've lost back from eating one bad meal. Your reality is going to change. You have to get the mindset before the surgery. Okay, things are going to change. I'm not going to be able to eat as much. I'm going to eat way differently than everybody else. And just keep your mind focused where it needs to be. Some days it is very, very hard. Even for me still, it's extremely difficult. Okay, number 5. Your journey is not going to be textbook perfect, ever. Someone who started the same exact weight as you may lose 10 pounds in their first week, and you may lose 4 pounds in your first week. They may stall for 1 week, and you may stall for 10 weeks. That does not mean that you are not doing anything right. It means you have a different body than them. It means that your body processes different things differently. So you may start at a different weight or a different height, or you may be eating different foods. There are tons of different factors that go into your weight loss. So even if you're 2 weeks post-op and you think, oh, I'm supposed to have lost about 35 pounds by now, and you've only lost 20, this is your body. Do not stress your body out. Don't overwork your body. Don't overthink everything. I did that and it put me in a horrible place mentally. You have to keep yourself mentally healthy to be emotionally and physically healthy. Okay, so number 6. This is something I've heard a lot in the weight loss community. People are going to treat you differently. This speaks for itself. You lose weight, people ask how. You change, people ask why. People are going to change, they're going to treat you differently. They're going to start questioning you. You're going to have to be ready for those kind of things. You may hit a goal weight and they think that that's not good enough, or you may hit a goal weight and they think you're too small. Stop listening to what everyone else has to say. This is your journey. Ultimately, you're making the decisions. You're making the choices on what you eat. This is your journey. This is not mom's journey. This is not dad's journey. This is not brother, sister, aunt, uncle's journey. This is your journey. You lose the weight, you're doing the work, your journey. And speaking of that, people are going to say negative things. This is number 7. Do not take those negative things to heart. Someone once said to me, oh, it's so easy for you to lose weight. You only eat 3 bites and then you're full. This is a physical, mental, and emotional change. There is nothing easy about this. People are not going to realize that. They think, oh, you just had a surgery and now you can lose weight. No, that's not true. This is a physical change. This changes your mind. This changes your emotions. This changes how you think about yourself and about others. There is nothing easy about this. Nothing. Don't ever let anyone tell you there is. You are doing hard work. Number 8, you are going to hate your body. Some days you are going to feel like you haven't lost any weight, you haven't lost any inches, and your body looks the same. Some days the loose skin is going to be way too much. Some days you're going to feel like your body is fighting you. You will hate your body. You need to stay positive and you need to fight your body back. Your body is what got you here. Your body is all you have in life. Technically, if everybody else around you leaves you, if the world crumbles and falls apart, if you're still standing, all you have is your body. Fight it back. If it makes you, if you start hating it, fight it back. Find a reason to love it. If you start hating the loose skin, find a reason to love the loose skin. Number 9. This is something I did not expect at all whatsoever with weight loss surgery. It's not something I ever did. I never grew up doing this. I never checked on this like I should have. Number 9 is that you may become addicted to weighing yourself. That might sound silly to someone who has never had this surgery before, but you are going to be so consumed with watching the scale move that you're going to possibly become addicted to weighing yourself. Your scale is your friend, but it is also your enemy. You'll curse and scream and cry when you plateau. You'll jump for joy the closer you get to your goal. When you hit a stall, you need to take body measurements. Even if you stall, you are still losing inches. That is why you cannot put all of your faith into the scale. That is why a lot of people become addicted to weighing themselves. That is why some people will weigh themselves 4 or 5 times a day and get so down on themselves and obsessed with it. You cannot let that happen to you. You need to set a day or 2 days or whatever it is, but not every day during the week. Set a day that you are going to weigh yourself and keep yourself accountable for that day. That will give you the most accurate reading of how much you are losing per week, because you could fluctuate day to day with your weight loss. It changes. And so my last thing that I would like to talk to you guys about is number 10. And that is that vitamins and staying hydrated are crucial, especially in the beginning of your journey. Vitamins and hydration are so crucial. Your body is changing. You are having only liquids and tiny amounts of food. You need to be on good quality vitamins, or you will constantly be tired and your body is going to not function properly. You may not sleep very well. You could get dehydrated and end up in the hospital. Luckily, that did not happen to me, but I know plenty of people who that has happened to. This can all be prevented if you are on a quality vitamin and if you are drinking enough water. Take your vitamins, drink water, Powerade Zero, whatever it is that you want to drink, sugar-free, whatever. Stay hydrated. That is so freaking important. I cannot even stress that enough. You have to stay hydrated. When I got out of the hospital, I thought that it wasn't that important, that the vitamins were not important, and by like day 5 of not eating anything, I was still on a liquid diet and not really having any good vitamins or any good hydration. I was basically having to crawl my way to the bathroom because I was having such a hard time walking. I had no energy. I was so tired. And even today, 6 months post-op, I make sure I am getting enough water and having enough vitamins and quality foods in my diet. You have to nourish your body. Your body is not going to nourish itself. There are going to be people who say, I can only eat this much food and I can only take this kind of vitamin, and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that and you should drink this much. You need to do what's good for you and what your surgeon says. You don't need to listen to everybody else who says that you need to do this and this and this. You need to do what your surgeon says. You need to keep a tab on your blood work, and you need to make sure that you are doing what you are supposed to be doing to keep your body nourished. That is the most important thing I can even stress to you right now, is that just because you had gastric sleeve, it doesn't mean that your body is going to automatically be healed of all of its ailments. Losing weight will help heal all of those ailments. But if you are low on iron, low on B vitamins, low on water, you are going to be essentially ruining everything you worked so hard for. So please make sure that you are taking vitamins and drinking water and just staying on top of nourishing your body. It is so crucial. So that is it for my 10 things I wish I knew before weight loss surgery or gastric sleeve. I am always available for questions. You can always follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.